Good morning, everyone. We are on day 6. It is August 25th, Saturday, and if you'll notice, it is 7:30. So weekends, I definitely start a little bit later than opposed to Monday through Friday. In my experience, no one's really going anywhere that early, and if you do start that early, instead of doing airport rides, you might end up picking I think I described this earlier in another video, but people who stay at the bar too long, stay until it closes, and keep drinking, which I've done before, and those have been some very unpleasant rides. You'll also notice I haven't set any destination filters. I just totally go with the flow Saturday mornings. So what I'm going to do is I'm pretty well set up. I'm at $746 for the week. I'm probably going to shoot for $150 today instead of $200 just because I'm way far ahead of my goal. And Sunday um, is just going to be like finishing up the deal. So today I want to set myself up for getting the Lyft bonus. So I need 5 more peak rides and 15 more rides. I'll probably have to finish up the 15 rides tomorrow, but I have to get the peak rides today because for some reason there aren't peak rides on Sunday. I never figured out why that was. So I'm really going to work until maybe 11 or 12. Get a good 4.5, 5 hours in. And then you guys might see me work somewhat of a late night shift. What I'll probably end up doing is working from like 5 or 6 until midnight. Maybe later, but it's really all dependent on the peak rides. Because I mean, even if I make $100, but I get 5 peak rides, and if I get 10 more total rides, that right there alone is gonna be $100 easily. And that'll get me to 846
Head
plus the
south.
bonus. Let's just say that's 850 plus the bonus, which is $85. That's 935. That's only $75 for Sunday, which is or $70 for Sunday, which is extremely easy. So I am really good to go. Sunday's gonna be a nice lax day. Just gotta push it a little bit, focus on the peak rides for Lyft, and as well as just rides for Lyft in general. And that's really it. So, gonna get this first ride, and I will see you guys once I'm done with the first half. Peace. Hey everyone. So I'm done with my morning shift on Saturday. So Saturday mornings, like I said earlier, are pretty chill for me. I was focusing on getting Lyft rides more than Uber rides, but I always just like to start with what I can get first, especially out here in Roswell. Can't be too picky unless it's late at night. So I had 2 good runs with Uber back to back, not far away from my place at all. Yeah, just down the road, all the way down to Howell Mill, and then from Howell Mill to the airport, which was awesome. Unfortunately, I did not get a match ride, so I had to drive back up and out to East Point, which was like not even a 5-mile drive. It's not that bad at all, totally worth it because I got matched up with this ride, bringing me back into the city. This is like the second best thing besides getting like a match ride back into the city is just driving up to East Point, completely skipping the queue, which I never wait in. And Uber and Lyft, they'll see what you're doing. And yeah, sometimes you have to be in the queue, sometimes you have to be, in the area. But there are people who need rides besides the airport. There are a ton of hotels around the airport. There are a ton of business places, the suburbs of East Point, housing, all kinds of stuff. So you do not have to wait in the queue in that parking lot if you don't want to, and I don't recommend it, especially during the middle of the day when it's hot and you're in that terrible asphalt. But from then on through, I just stuck with Lyft. Didn't really take any Uber rides because I wanted to knock them out. As you can see, after that, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And some of them, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of them were shared. So that brought me up to, let's see, I think I was at 35 last night, 35 total rides. So now I'm at 44. So I am in prime position to get this $85 bonus. Basically, I'm going to knock it out tonight, and I'm not going back out until 6 because there's really no point for me to do it without, wasting time. Plus, it's going to be nice today, a little hot, and I'm going to try and enjoy it. I definitely have some work to do. But Saturday, you can drive all day and make money. But again, I need to split up my day, take care of my dog, take care of my business. So that's what I'm going to do. So for the first part of the day, total was about $52 with Lyft, $28 with Uber. So about $80 if you round it up. It's just to 29 plus 52. Yeah, $81. So pretty much the same thing. I will say it was quite a short day. I only drove for 4 hours and 16 minutes, which is totally fine with me. Again, that's what I said I was basically going to drive until 11 or 12 just to get those Lyft rides in. Mileage was really low too. Only did 108 miles for $80. Not bad, not bad. So things are looking good. And we're really, really flipping close to our $1,000 mark right now. Let's see, 447. So we're at $841. I'm going to go ahead and add in the $85 bonus. That's basically all we have left for Sunday is $70, which is just a morning ride, basically what I just did now. And Sunday mornings are extremely good. They're way better than Saturday mornings in my opinion. Because people will, stay out late Saturday night, probably getting those primetime rides, but like Saturday night's probably the busiest night unless there's an event going on. Oh, and also, and I know, I'm sorry, I won't upload this video until Sunday, but there's a Jay-Z Beyonce concert going on, among other things, but that's going to be huge. So it's going to be surging like crazy. It's going to be really easy to get those rides, and it's just going to be awesome. But yeah, we are on track. I keep saying I am on track. But again, I want you guys to really, especially my fellow Atlanta riders, these videos are made for everybody, but I think this will help the Atlanta riders the most. The people who, just need some extra guidance because Lyft and Uber, they don't really give you anything. They're just like, okay, you pass the background check, go. I don't want to say they don't care about us. They do to a certain extent. I'm not going to get into that. But they aren't making these type of videos. They aren't having their own staff drive and really learn what it's like to be one of us. So I'm doing it. And so we have like a great community here in Atlanta. We've got the number one YouTube driver, Calvin, the simple driver. I'm not sure. I don't think he makes videos anymore, but his videos are very on point. He gets a lot of hate because he makes videos of how to make $100,000 a year with driving for Uber. And I'm probably going to make a video like that very soon because you don't make money driving. You make money through building a business. What does that entail? So you're probably going to have to drive for a year. You should document yourself. And I'm kind of going on a tangent, but you're building a business. You're building a brand. Whether you want to keep driving and, set up private clientele and do a driving business, you want to do online business like I do and use this to support this business, support that business. That's what it all builds up to. Uber and Lyft are great stepping stones, obviously, if you can afford to get into this type of business. And then, of course, Terry Tips, he's just like a fire hose of positivity, which is amazing. We need more of that. And I'm trying to think who else we have here in Atlanta. I think those are like really the two big ones. And then, of course, you guys are watching my channel. I appreciate it. I'm from Atlanta. So, definitely if you're, not in Atlanta, I highly recommend documenting, your experiences because it'll help you. Trust me, it helps you. You should be doing this anyway. You should be recording and writing down how many miles you're driving every single day, how much it's costing you. You should have, notes upon notes like this because A, it's good to keep track of all this for your business, and B, when tax season comes in, you won't have, any missing information left out, no repercussions. I have an app called Self-Employed. It's this one right here. And it keeps track of everything. I have all my business bank accounts linked up to it. I'm a little behind, as you can see. I don't think I've even done mileage I haven't recorded mileage since June. So I need to catch up on that. But anyway, make sure you guys are covering all your bases, document yourself, all that good stuff. Okay, that's enough rambling for me. I'm not going to start back up until 6, and then it'll probably be like 6 to 10, 6 to 11 to reach my goals. But we will see. Hey guys, so we're back at it again. It is almost 6 o'clock. That is when we are going to start Lyft because I'm going for the peak rides today. We only need 5 more peak rides to get the $85 bonus, or that's my goal. And then only 6 more for the total rides. So this should all be done, ideally, if everything goes well, before 10. I don't know, because the window for right now is between 6 and 8. So I'd have to hit pretty much 2 strings of shared lines that will actually grab multiple people. The best way to do that is to be in the city. But I don't like putting dead miles on. So I am starting right outside my place. If I miss that 2-minute window, I mean, what I'll probably do is head back to my place, wait till 11, and then go out, which I really don't want to do, but I might have to because I screwed up on Friday. I should have gotten way more peak rides. Ideally, it should have been like 2 or 3 today. $80 for 50 rides. So that's $1.60 extra per ride. It's definitely worth it. And really, it just takes time off, or it just decreases the time that you're going to be on the road. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. We're going live, and now we wait.
Navigating to pick up Glenn at 260 Sassafras Argate.
Alrighty, here we go, guys. I'll see you later. Alright, guys, so tonight was super clutch. Definitely one for the books. I got the bonus. Well, okay, I'm 1 ride off from the bonus, but I'm going to clean that up either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm not really sure what I'm doing tonight, but I'm probably going to not drive. I'll say that. But anyway, so long story short, I picked this guy up, John. He was quite a character. We had 2 stops, and they wanted to make a third one, but you can't really make a third one with Lyft unless you change the address, and they didn't really know what was going on with the app. So I said, hey, let's do this. Let's complete your trip, and then we will sync up again, because like I'll be right next to them. And you can totally do that. It's totally legit. It's kind of hard on busier nights, and we were actually at Pont City Market, so I had to like I had to like hold their phone, do it for them, cancel on somebody, and then like resync with me. But it worked out. Got the third one back for the bonus, and I got all the peak rides done that I needed to. And we ended up doing an extra, I forget what I ended up at, but we're at 101 for Lyft. It was definitely a Lyft day today. And then I didn't really do any more Ubers for the second half. So we were at 129 for today. Almost there at $1,000. So $447 with Uber, $444 with Lyft. So we're at $891. Now let's add the $85 bonus, which I'll get tomorrow. So that's $796. So without including the cash tips, which I've obviously received more than $24 on, I only have to do $24 either tonight or tomorrow. I know a bunch of you are probably saying, well, why don't you just go out and crush it tonight? I could. It'll probably only take me 2 hours to do that, but I really just don't want to go out, and when I know I can just do it tomorrow morning. Like, sleeping in for me is 7 o'clock, and that's honestly when I'll probably start tomorrow. So I have no problem starting tomorrow, and plus I'm already back at my place. I don't want to go back out and then come back here and put on dead miles. I guess I could have stayed. I was in Midtown. I could have stayed in that area, but I want to get home and get some stuff done, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired. So I'll just crush it tomorrow, and everything will be uploaded tomorrow. You guys will get to see the full week. Sunday's video is gonna be pretty short, and then I'll do a recap video. If anyone says you can't make $1,000 driving in Atlanta, they are completely wrong. We are almost there. It's basically done. I've pretty much showed you step by step what I do. And honestly, if you're inside the perimeter and you can commit the hours, there's basically no excuse for you, not to make $1,000. If it fits within the time frame. I'm gonna add up the hours, but basically it's been 8 hours every day except for Friday, which was a 12-hour day. But you can spread that out. Instead of working 12 hours, you can still do 8 hours on Friday 8 hours on Saturday. Not even. Like today was a very short day. It was like I'm back home now. 4 hours and 16 minutes. And this is total like getting out, driving, and then coming back here. So this isn't with people behind the car or people in the car. And then it's not even 9 o'clock, so 3 hours and some change, working from 6 to 8. I got home at like 8:50. Not even 3 hours. So very easy day. If you think 7 hours is a lot, I don't know what's wrong with you. So it's a lot to sit down though. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and be done for tonight. I don't really see a reason for me to go back out, but if I do, obviously I'll add it to the video. But I hope you guys are getting lots of value from this, getting excited to, see all the tallies. And then, of course, I'm also going to bring in the expenses. We've earned $1,000 in revenue, but $1,000 is not going into our pockets. It'll look like that on the bank statement because, you get two separate statements from Uber and Lyft, and that goes into your bank account. But during this process, I've been spending money on gas, a little bit on food. I don't really count that because I think I only got one breakfast burrito. But depreciation of your car accounts, setting money to the side for maintenance, things like that. So that'll all calculate up. Today and tomorrow are going to be really easy on the miles. So I'm thinking, just by guessing, it's going to be about $760 straight into my pocket, which is really, really good. I used to have a job where I was making 50,000 a year. My paychecks every 2 weeks were about $1,500, so that's literally $750 a week. That was air conditioning, sitting in the cube, not necessarily harder or easier, but unfortunately, I wasn't really paying to operate that job or have that job. I was just paying with my time. But I definitely prefer this for the short term to build my own business. All right, so anyway, I am signing off. I'll keep you updated, obviously, and if not, if I don't get back tonight, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.